assault, theft, and criminal damage. Hi. Wrong way. The officer's gone off to find the law that prohibits us from filming. I'll be glad to know what that one is. I'll write that in my book. We'll see how we get on. Do you want a drink? It's only orange squash. Hi.
Okay.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello, mate.
Maxine. Yeah. I'm Dennis. I believe we met a long time ago. Can I just have a quick chat with you on your own?
No.
I would rather speak. Okay, but you're causing problems.
I'm not causing a problem, officer. Listen, constables, okay? Are you under your oath?
Yes.
What is it? Would you like me to read it to you?
No, it's irrelevant.
No, it's not irrelevant. It's fully relevant because
Right, you're not allowed to film.
I am allowed. You tell me the law. You tell me the law. Tell me the law. Tell me the law. Tell me law. Tell me the law. You can arrest me and I'll be wrongful arrest. Tell me the law. Tell me the law.
What are you going to do with that video?
It's our evidence. Same way as you're getting it.
Please, can you?
I am filming it. No, I will not.
Can I point something out?
You
Sorry,
do it.
I don't know you.
Yeah. Listen, we're coming very friendly, Minister Officer, or this constable.
Yeah, that's fine,
Right,
that's fine.
chatting nicely. And soon said, just set up a camera. He
You're
got
not
obnoxious. He got obnoxious. He left the room and
I'm
slammed the
sorry.
door.
You're
Yes, you
sorry.
did. You left the room and slammed the door. I've got it on film.
Okay, I'm only human.
And
okay?
so am I. And you are a human, and I'm a human. We're all here. No, wait a minute. We're all here. No, I'm talking to what I can do one at a time.
You're shouting and pointing.
Because I'm trying.
I suggest you
I'm
shut up and
talking to
listen.
you. Shut up and listen. How dare you tell me to shut up?
I'm telling you to shut
Okay,
up.
so we're getting. Well, I think you need to leave.
No.
This all looks
You
like
can
a
arrest
police
me.
station, potentially.
I
allowed to
need.
film in the
Listen.
police station.
Yes,
Okay.
in what law?
If you want to
You are not
copy,
allowed.
What
If you-
law?
we're
What
filming.
act and statute is it that I can't film?
We're
Good,
filming.
and so are we. You're protecting yourself, and we're protecting ourselves. Go and tell me what act and statute it is.
are you
Maxine,
under
are you happy
investigation
with
for
this?
anything?
Are you
No,
happy with
Right.
this?
This is what
I don't care, officer. Listen, be
You're not
constable.
prepared to
Would you
listen.
like? Are you under oath?
Shut up or
No, don't shut up.
Right, leave.
No. Are you under oath? I want your name. Listen, you're not in uniform and I'm filming.
I am in
What's your
uniform.
name and what's your number?
I'm PC 1905.
Are you under oath? Are you under oath?
I'm PC 1905, Dennis William.
Keep it there for a second, please. Thank you. What, no, please. Yeah, we can do that. I'll leave on my own call when I get your name.
No, you're leaving now.
I want your
You are
name. You just
pointing and you are being aggressive.
I'm
and you
pointing
don't
a
need to
finger.
be. All right? Just
listen.
shut-
Don't touch my stuff. That is my right. That's theft. You don't touch my stuff. I'm telling you now. Don't touch my stuff. Do you know your law? What's your oath? What is your oath?
Please.
I'd like to see you try.
Is this off?
Alright, do you want to turn this off? You don't turn my. Listen, listen. Okay, you touch my stuff. They'll touch you back. Are we fair? If you want to arrest me, it's going to be wrongful arrest.
I want to arrest you.
Oh, listen, I do solemnly swear. I do solemnly. I am reading you. You are oath. I can't believe this. Okay, you're a witness to this. Your number. Your number. Your number, please. This is, I'm a gentleman. I'm coming politely. This is. You can bend it up all you want, mate. You need to put a hand in first. When you run into the door. Am I being detained? Am I being detained? Right. So we're doing this all in the I'm asking you what you're. Are you shouting at me? Okay, well, say quietly. Are you on the road? You have touched my stuff. I gave you no permission to touch my stuff. I don't need it. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. I'm asking you if you're under oath, but you've refused to answer me. You're not wearing uniform. Your number's not. Well, I want your number.
You've got it, 1905 Williams.
Right, well, how can I write it down when my arms are being restrained by you?
We can write that
Because
from
we'll write on
outside.
our incident.
What?
We'll write on our incident.
You will, no.
Yes,
I'll tell you
we're
now.
just escorting the
Just
male off
stand
the
there.
premises.
Yeah, well, you
He's
wait.
been,
You wait.
refused.
Are you involved in this? Are you involved in this? Well, you're fine for the moment.
Well,
Don't put your
I'll
hands on me.
speak to you out.
You and you assault. You better listen. You don't even know your oath. I hope you're filming.
Yes.
I hope you know your oath. I tried to reach you. What is your oath?
I don't need to repeat.
What
to
is
you.
your oath?
I do the job. I've
Yes,
been
you
doing
do
the job
need
for a
to.
long time.
You are a public servant being paid by the citizens to do the job. And I'm asking you if you're under oath. Are you under oath? 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 Are you under your oath?
Yes.
You good, that's on camera. Are you under your oath?
Can we just shut up for a minute to talk?
No, I'm not shutting up anything. Are you under oath?
Am I under oath?
Are you working under your oath?
I'm working. I'm under oath.
Are you under your oath?
Yes.
What is it?
Why do I need to tell you my oath?
Because it's to serve me, the public.
Well, you know the public.
Yes, so that's what
Not
we're
be
Listen,
subjected
are you
to
senior?
abuse by somebody.
Are you
Verbal
senior?
abuse by
Are
somebody.
you senior to these? Well, I want someone more senior. What rank are you?
We haven't got sergeants here.
So who is the most senior person in this department now?
There's no
In this
sergeant.
company's house registered department?
There's no sergeant.
Who's the most senior officer?
Well, you are.
Please, if you...
I will film.
Right,
You're going to
I'm
arrest me for
I'm going
filming.
to take that away from
You
you.
can.
Because
You
I-
can.
what
You're
are you
already
gonna
enough.
do
You're
with that
already in
filming?
enough trouble.
What are you going to do
You
with
are.
that filming?
That is my business. What are you going to do with that filming?
This filming
Yeah.
goes onto a secure database. In fact,
You
it
are-
goes onto the
Yeah,
internet
listen.
anywhere, and you put
You
us in
are.
jeopardy.
Listen. You
going
need to
in
know the
jeopardy.
law before you preach it. I'm telling you
will
now.
not Tell me the purposes of your filming.
Tell me the purposes of your filming.
Right, can we just forget
We have
about the
come here.
film?
No, because he knows.
Just
That's why he's
listen.
keeping quiet.
Just listen to
You
what I'm
don't
saying.
know. I wouldn't get involved if I was you.
But
These
please
two
just
officers,
I've
right?
asked you to move.
You
Don't leave the premises
listen to me,
because you are
constable.
being obstructive.
Listen to me, constable.
Constable
No.
London Pike.
Right. Well, I'll get that. This lady has been assaulted. This is 3 common law crimes that I've come to report with this lady. Okay.
Yeah.
For the second time,
You're not
right?
being
The first
helpful, are
time, I am.
We'll
I was
put it down
polite
with
to
him.
you. Listen, I'm going to lower my voice.
Yeah, please do.
I will. Okay. I was polite to you. On the way from there to here.
Go ahead.
On the way from there to here, it was exchange of names, all right? I'm going to tell you. Are you filming?
No, this
Oh, no,
is
I can be if you
Put
like.
yours on.
very, very rude.
Very rude. I'm trying to ask you.
Talk to me.
Yeah, but listen, you seem very reasonable, okay?
I want
At
to
the
have
mo-
a chat with you right
That we can have a chat, me and you,
Right, as far as I can see it, this lady's coming for an appointment.
with me, on purpose.
Okay, we didn't need any of this, did we?
No.
The fact she's the victim,
Yes.
okay? As far as
Well,
we're
I'm glad
concerned,
that's now been
we
acknowledged.
need to deal with her, not you, okay?
She doesn't know the rights like I do.
Well, we're here to help her through it.
I'm here to help her through it.
But the fact we've explained to you can't film. If you
I can film. I've asked. Hold on a minute. There is on the what law?
We can you can
Under
film here.
what?
You can film here.
I can film inside.
Under the you are not allowed to put film in a police
But
station.
if you want,
That is the most
I'm not-
ridiculous. Listen, please don't
sir.
talk anymore. I'll tell you why, because you make yourself look like an idiot.
Okay,
I'm
sir.
asking
And
a
you're not.
constable. No, I'm not.
Right, okay.
I
You're
think
being
you'll find I'm
obstructive.
right. I'm not
And
being
you are-
obstructive.
no, you
I've
are
cut-
being obstructive
I'm not
and-
talking to you
and
anymore. I'm not
obstructive on a police
I'm not talking to you
premises,
anymore.
okay? That is an
I'm not
offence
talking to you
by
anymore.
law.
Are you
You
still
can be
filming?
arrested.
I am.
Right, you're a decent officer from what I can see. You might as well leave, 'cause I'm not speaking to you anymore.
Well, I'm going to be here.
You can
because I'm
be,
gonna
listen,
support my
listen,
my
listen, I've told you on the way in, I used to be a criminal, okay? Not anymore, I don't use violence anymore. I
Okay.
use my rights and other people's
But
rights.
You're using intimidation
I'm-
and aggressive.
How am I going to intimidate 4 men in uniforms with
You are being-
weapons? How am I
Look
going
at you, look at your behaviour.
I'm trying to,
Calm down.
I'm trying to emphasise my
Calm
rights.
down.
Come on, let's just stop
Well,
arguing.
you're
So-
going about it the wrong way, aren't you, sir?
Am I?
Let's have a chat.
Well, first of all, you should know your oath before
Let's
you
have a
preach
chat.
to me.
Come on,
I bet you couldn't say your oath now.
come on. Let's
Yes, exactly.
That's enough.
I wouldn't say any more if I was you, because you've already assaulted me and him.
Right.
Actually, well, hold on, let's get his picture first. Because he's out of uniform, for one. I'm not talking to you anymore. I'm not talking to you anymore. I'm not talking to you anymore. Go away. I'm talking to this gent.
Okay.
Right, the fact
Go
is-
away.
So you,
Go away.
You've had your say, sir.
If you've coerced her into asking me to leave, then you're out of order. No, I'm speaking to this gentleman and no one else. I'm not shutting up anything. I've been polite to you. Stop telling me to shut up. I'm speaking to this gentleman and no one else. So I'm not allowed to speak to this constable on duty getting paid. I have nothing to do with that. He called me. He called me.
You are
He called me.
Yeah, shut up and listen. And I want you to just listen.
Shut up. Why don't you be quiet?
Because you're not being
I'm
reasonable.
trying to talk to him and you're calling me over. I don't want to speak to
Stop
you.
talking and listen.
Yeah.
These things here,
I
listen.
know they are, mate.
All right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Do you know your oath?
Right.
Do you know your
Shut
oath?
up talking about
Oh,
your oath.
shut up. No, because it's important. It's what you're all supposed to be
I think we've
doing.
got past that.
No, we haven't, because none of you have started it yet. And not one of you said you're acting on an oath, apart from you.
And you're pretending to be someone you're not.
I'm not. I'm
You
here
have
for
no legal representation qualifications.
legal. Do you know what
how-
legalese is?
You know how
Do you know what
to
legal-
certificate.
do you know what legalese
Don't
is?
pretend you're a legal representative.
I'm not pretending
All right?
I am. That is-
Listen!
that is- no, don't get
The
upset with me.
important part
Don't
is
get angry with me.
we have a domestic
You don't
victim.
win. Yes, I know.
You're causing
And
the issue.
My point is, two officers. No, no, she will be seen. She will. No, hold on, asshole. Who's an asshole? No, I won't. I will do.
You're the problem.
I will do.
You are the
But you've
problem.
assaulted me, officer. What name is it? What's
I'm
that?
PC 905 Williams, and actually you assaulted me when you threw your arm out.
Is
there.
that right? When you were picking up my stuff, I gave you no permission to touch.
Yes, because you were being disorderly in the police station.
Absolutely not.
Okay, if you want
Right, so I've got your number. I've got your number. Yeah, I'm still speaking to this gentleman here.
457.
I'll speak to you.
To be honest, I'm with that.
If you don't want to speak, listen.
I don't want to speak.
The point
I'm
is.
focusing on her.
Okay.
As my colleague.
Well, nobody is under oath apart from you.
I'll be honest. There's no need for you to be here. right?
There is.
So-
Because two officers. Let me tell you something. You're not letting me. You're not letting.
We are now.
And that's what I tried to talk about. And you just said, as soon as I brought the camera.
You're not filming.
Why? You've still not told me the law. You still haven't told me the law. You do know to tell me the law. Because you're representing me.
We are not being filmed
You
inside
don't
the police
listen.
station.
The police.
We don't know what you're going to do with that.
It doesn't matter. It's a public building. It's a public building. We've got anything to hide in there.
Public.
Have
The
have you
public
got
part of the building.
So
is
are you
the
saying?
front
Are you
of the
saying?
building,
Are you
okay?
saying? Are you saying, Officer 799, that you're getting paid for this job in a public building? You're going to do what? What are you going to do?
You're going to, I'm taking to lock you up for obstruction. In a minute.
Obstruction. I'm having a conversation. No crime. Why am I stopping you leaving?
With the lady.
I'm not asking you to leave.
Because you want to
She
be the centre of
wants me
attention.
in the room.
Right, but you're not prepared to listen to reason.
No, you don't want me to be filmed for some reason.
Come over here, me, you.
No, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to
there
this
you
gentleman.
go. So you're being
Because no,
obstructive.
you've already called me an arsehole.
There you are.
Well, thank you. So I'm not talking to you anymore. I'll talk to this gent.
Fine.
Well, let's call it a day. We need to
Are you senior?
I appreciate you want your help.
Oh, you don't want to get involved. Common law issue. These two gents have already put their hands on me and assaulted me.
No, I'm
You're
not.
putting her at no risk because of your behaviour.
I am. What about the two officers she reported the crime to who didn't even record it?
Right, if you were going to listen to me like I asked you to, but
You
no,
didn't
you're
give me a
too busy
chance.
giving it that.
You didn't give me a chance.
I said shut up to how many times?
And you bent me up and
How many
threw me
times
out of the
have I
police
said
station.
shut up?
I don't take orders.
Why was that, sir? We
No,
because I was trying to talk to you.
from the
Are
police
you?
station.
You're not helping her.
You're on a different planet.
No, I'm not. I'm talking about common law. I know what common law is. I know that each.
Common law.
I
Why
know.
did you assault me in the police station?
I didn't assault you. Have you got that on camera?
You pushed me.
It's on
I
now.
didn't. I tried to stop you grabbing my material.
I don't.
You're not allowed to touch my stuff.
I can.
No, you
You're in a
can't.
police station.
That boy, and you own
You're
it then.
being disorderly.
And that means you
And
own
we were
it.
going to throw you
And
out.
that means you own
We're
it.
not getting anywhere.
You won't win. You don't know. None of you know your oath. Not one of you can say it.
But my help, because then Trevor can be there and able to book.
Oh, did you just hear that? She wants me to be there. She wants me to be there. I've asked. Listen, I've asked. 1, 2, 3. No, listen. No, listen. I'm not being an arsehole. I'm not being an arsehole. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of you have not one of you have recited the law of why I can't film in a station. You just said you can't.
No, but I want Trevor in
So I need to find out who, what, and what law it is.
Can you just literally give me 30 seconds
Yes.
of quiet?
Listen, I'm a nice bloke, but I don't like being manhandled.
If you have to, hold.
I don't.
Please, just
I won't be
shut
shouted
up.
over.
Just shut up for a minute.
Well, I don't know why to keep saying shut up, but yeah, go on.
Because you don't listen.
Be quiet, it's more,
Right.
more polite.
It is.
Go on
But
then.
when you're up here, how can I be down there with you?
Because I've been thrown out by
So you've done
force.
it again. Yes, you have.
You're asking me a question and not giving me any time to answer
Right.
it.
30 seconds of quiet. Let me explain. Maxine's come here Friday.
With me.
By the sounds of it, from what she says, she's been let down.
Why?
The police.
Yes, she has.
Because she didn't get anyone to
And
meet
all
her
I
for
wanted to do was
appointment.
ask
You're not giving me
civilly.
that 30 seconds, are you?
Okay, sorry.
Right.
I apologise.
Right.
Okay, I apologise.
So, legislation there. I can't quote you the exact legislation.
Why not? You're in a police station.
Right. So, if you think of the law book being that
You
big,
must know what laws you're enforcing.
yes.
You just threw me out for violating one of them. You haven't even told what it is.
Disorderly
I'm
behaviour.
not talking to you.
You try and remember the law.
No, like, listen, you're being specific. You
I've still not got 30 seconds of it.
No, because he butted in.
No, but I still not got 30
Well, go on
seconds.
then. Because if you're going to... No, first of all, can I just finish this one point? No, go
Mate,
on.
without being rude to you,
Go on then, go on.
I was due off an hour and 15 minutes
Well,
ago.
listen, you shouldn't be on duty
Right.
then.
No, but I'm here because we've got a domestic
Well,
victim.
it's only 4:15. We're supposed to be at 4. We was here at 4.
Right, you're not listening
And
to
then
me
you threw
still.
us out.
You shut up and fucking
All right,
listen.
come on.
Right. I was supposed to be off duty an hour and 15 minutes ago. Do you think I'd be stood here if I didn't want to? Yes,
No,
I could be going
of
home
course
to see my kids and that. The fact
Yeah,
of
but
the
you are
matter
getting
is,
paid.
no, I'm not.
Of course you're getting
No,
paid.
because I've booked off duty.
Okay, well.
But I've put myself back on duty when I've got someone being a bit uppity in the police station.
not uppity,
That's
I'm
why I
just-
showed you my
listen,
identification
the whole
first.
point- Yeah.
Right.
I'm not
listen,
uppity. I
listen,
just want to
listen.
know where we all stand.
30
If I'm-
seconds, it's
You've
not
done
hard.
30 seconds by now, surely.
Yeah, but I keep getting interrupted, don't I? Maxine needs to be seen without a
Yep.
shadow of a doubt.
Mhm.
All right? We don't want you videoing the police station.
Okay.
Okay. Reason being is, yes, our body camera, it goes on a secure database. We don't know what you're going to do with that.
Yeah.
You can
Well,
go put that on
I
YouTube.
understand your concerns.
Well, you fucking let me
Well, how long are you
finish.
gonna talk for?
I know you're Maxine's friend.
I am.
get that. You're here to help her,
I am.
support her.
Yep.
Good. Granted. Pat on the back. But,
No one else did, not a family. I met her today, but go on.
Right. But with regards to that, we don't know what you're going to do with that.
But,
How do we know you're not going to upload that to some insecure database that ends up on
Yeah,
Facebook?
but hold on. What problem would it be if someone saw you doing your job?
Well, there's TV crews that do it all the time, but they have to get caught things, and it all has to be done properly.
No, this I'm talking about.
Right.
Listen. Let's
Yeah.
now we've all calmed down some. You can film. All of you can film to make sure
Yeah.
the process has been done right.
Yeah.
Now we've already experienced one example where we feel
But
that the process hasn't. No, can I
This-
speak? You
hang
had
on,
a long
hang on,
time.
Hang on, this is also for
I
us
know
to
it's
get
secure,
best
but,
evidence.
but I know the law.
Best evidence.
I know the law when it comes to filming police officers on duty. And I've
Here,
asked you
here,
which.
you can do it.
I've asked you which
Because we're in a
act
public
or
place.
statute it was that I couldn't film
And I
inside.
can't remember off the top of my head.
No, but
because
there's
I can't
6 of you.
remember
By
all of
now,
them.
we've been here 15 minutes.
Right.
One person should be able to tell us.
But forget about that.
But that was what the whole
because
problem
that's a
was.
minor issue.
But that was, no, it wasn't. It was the fact we've come
Right.
here for an interview and now we're out on the street
she's not here
after
for an
being removed
interview.
by force.
She's
I'm
not
not
here for an
talking to
interview.
you.
Right, well, I've got my colleague.
Yeah.
Got the legislation.
Yes, it
for
is.
you.
How you doing?
Sam.
I'm PC Sam Johnson.
Sam, nice to meet you.
2471 on Baker Police, Ely Police Station. I'm
Yep.
part of the Response Investigation Department. Okay, there is a very good reason why you're not allowed to record in the police station.
Thank you.
Under the General Data Protection Rules, what was the Data Protection Act? We will be disclosing sensitive personal information about the young
This
lady
is
here,
this is for
about
her.
myself.
This is for her.
Yeah, but it's sensitive personal information.
No,
That
you're-
is not. You asked me.
Oh,
to
okay,
explain.
but then I'll respond.
Yeah, that is not a secure environment for sensitive information to be contained. These are all held on a secure database. They're deleted periodically
Thank you.
and will only be retained for evidential purposes.
Okay.
It is not accessible to the public.
Okay.
Anything recorded on there could end up anywhere, the internet,
Okay.
everything else.
I appreciate you saying.
Also, within the police station, we hold sensitive personal information about victims, witnesses and
You
suspects.
shouldn't get them out when
In the
other people
event-
know anyway. Yeah, go
In
on.
the
Yeah.
event, we are not allowed to risk the disclosure of that on a personal video.
Okay.
Okay, so
I understand that.
Alright,
I understand
so
the rules. It
there's-
makes sense.
I'm not going to get
I'm
into
just
debate about
asking.
it, but I'm giving
I
you
was
that
just yeah, but I was just asking under what
From-
act or statute is that?
It's
Data
General
Protection Act.
It was the Data Protection Act. It is now the
GDPR.
General.
Okay, well, I'm
General
checking that. Like I say,
Data
I'm not a
Protection
legal expert,
Act. Okay, no,
and
I'm doing my best to
neither
explain.
neither any of us here because we've all
From
just
what
We're not
I have
solicitors.
seen
We're
and
No,
your
police officers.
behaviour
precisely,
and what I've
precisely.
overheard,
Yeah.
there is the potential that you were committing a public order offence.
absolutely not.
Okay.
I was.
Now, from what I said, I wasn't present. I'm saying from a distance perspective, which is why I'm politely speaking to you.
Okay,
now,
that's
yeah?
great.
That still
About
applies
time.
to the police station because it's not a private dwelling.
Oh,
and
so
that
it is a
where the-
public
No,
arena.
No. Listen
Oh, well,
to
it's
me.
one or the other.
No, it's
It's
not.
not. Difference.
That legislation covers anywhere that is not a private dwelling, which means any private area
Oh,
or
I see.
public place.
And that
you
makes
have
sense.
been invited into a secure area,
Which
so
is-
therefore the Public Order Act still
So you've got a
applies.
company house number.
Well, no, we're not a company house. We're not. A
Absolutely, I
company.
think you
We
finally are. Ely Council is, the fire station is, the ambulances
But
and
we're,
police
we're
are.
a slightly different public service.
Okay,
in
well I'm
that
saying,
sense,
so
right?
it's either
We
a
are
private
not-
house, in which case why are we there, or it's a public building where all of you are getting paid to do the job, and which I'm allowed to film. It's one or the other, because,
it's not.
well it is, because one of you
Right,
need to
Trevor,
tell me what,
I'm not going to engage in a big debate with
but
you.
no one's told me
You
yet.
have asked me an explanation and asked me to quote a statute, which I have done.
Which,
I've also-
no, which
That section.
What,
the
general?
The Data Protection Act is
G-
Well, I know what that is,
Yeah,
I know
okay.
it
it is now.
I will be honest, I cannot tell
Exactly,
you
'cause
which
data prote-
section
Right.
of that act applies.
Well, I'll look it up.
But you're welcome to look it up.
I will look
but
it
it will
up.
be covered by the Data Protection
Okay.
Act.
Well, I
Can I go
appreciate
back to the more important
explained
thing?
to you which offence I think, from a distance, you will have committed, which was why the officers were justified in their actions.
Well, we'll see about
okay?
that. We'll
But
see
I
about
would-
that.
I've done it to you.
You're
Well-
shouting, screaming, and pointing in the police
My
station.
colleague-
It's all
Oh, no,
the
no,
same.
no,
It's
no,
all
no,
the
no,
same.
no.
You
Hold on.
have-
But I don't want to go
You
into
might,
that with
you might have saw,
Right,
was you there initially?
Not initially, but can I just...
Okay, well,
when
I was.
When I was there,
Yeah.
so just bear with me.
Yeah.
That's why I tried
I was
to, without being horrible to you, I tried to use a language by saying, right, just shut up and listen, because I want you to just shut up and listen. I'm happy to shake your hand and give you a cuddle.
Oh, we'll do that, that's fine. Not a cuddle. I'll shake the hand, definitely.
Why not cuddle?
Oh, I'm not in
Trust me, I do cuddling all the time.
Oh, good.
Right,
He likes
but
cuddling people.
go away
He's
with...
also the officer that come out to get Gary before.
All right, let's forget that because we're going to
You
try and
were
get
gonna
out of
cuddle
it.
him.
We're going to try and get out of it. Let me just tell you, gentlemen, all something. Right, you seem all right. You can shake me hand if you want. I'm not a fucking beast. You seem all
I'm
right.
thinking of someone else.
Right, shake hands ready. But this gentleman here, I met outside. I said, hello, my name's Trevor. And we had a little chat on the way around. It was all polite. It was all fine. Lovely. He walked off and he come back in and I'm setting up this camera. What are you doing? I said, well, film. And then it become that. All I want to do is film because unless you tell me a law, I can't. because I believe you can. I know for an absolute fact you can film an officer in their duty. Absolute certain. That I wouldn't even question that one.
I think there are degrees of what the circumstances are.
There might possibly. They're not possibly.
I've explained why you can't do it in the police.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll look that up. Now, that's the whole problem. That's why there's so many people around me and mob-handed, because I asked these officers, please tell me what the law is and I'll stop.
You did get white
Because no one's...
agitated
Of
when
course,
you weren't given a specific response.
because no one had a specific response.
You've had that specific
It was...
response now.
Now I'm outside. I've been removed from the place, but yeah.
Okay. I'm not going to get any more involved. I'm not going to tell what's going on next. I know that Maxine needs our help.
Yeah.
And thus far, with the deepest respect, you've been an incredibly disruptive influence.
Well, you might see it that way. I might see it as somebody who's trying to get the people...
I know that you have a high expectation of what you want for us.
I do.
Understand that.
Yeah.
But the way you've communicated that,
Well,
asked you to do it.
that's absolutely fine. That's your opinion, okay? And with respect, you wasn't there initially either. I said to that gentleman there, I said, I'm setting up a camera. He said, what are you doing? He become hostile. No, I said, can I speak? He become hostile and rude. And I said, well, tell me what the law is then. And he went out, he slammed the door on film. I've got that. It's completely obnoxious. This is a violent offence victim. Right, so he doesn't, all he was, I don't want to be filmed. Why? What law is it? And then, within a few arguments, everyone's raising their voice. Of course, it's a tense situation. And then these two gentlemen, this one and that one, took me by my arm, bent me up, and threw me out the station.
And they felt justified in doing
Well,
so.
that's for the courts.
That
is
their,
for the courts.
Their professional opinion. I wasn't there for that.
Okay, and you are under no problem, and neither did this gentleman here, because he didn't put his hands on me, and neither of you, and neither did he, and neither did he. He did,
very briefly,
and he did.
Colleague Den, because I haven't spoken to Maxine yet. I don't quite know what's going on. As to how we can resolve
If
this.
some one person had come back and said, yes, Mr. Trevor, this is the law, please put it away. I would have said, fine, I didn't know that law, and I would have put it away.
I'm just going to cuddle you in a minute.
But listen, but nobody said that,
happened.
and then obviously tensions were rising
Trevor,
from
can
both
we do our
parts,
best to
and
bring
then
this nice
I was forcibly removed.
You was.
So,
Trevor, can we forget about that and move on
absolutely we
for now?
can.
Okay.
Right. Obviously, you're aware you can't record in there now.
Yep.
Okay. Can we try and get Maxine back in there so we can resolve the
Definitely.
issue, though? There's no issue with you sitting in
No.
there. I suggest we go with different officers deal with you, so there's
Yeah.
no hospitality.
No, it's fine. I don't want him in there.
Right, well, essentially, you don't necessarily get to choose that.
I
I'm
understand
happy that
that.
we try and work out between
Oh, that's
us.
fine. Yeah, fine.
All right. But the most important thing is here is trying to work out what we can do.
Well, I agree.
For Maxine.
I agree.
All right.
I want to get one.
How about you give us 5 minutes?
Yeah.
We'll have a regroup.
Yeah, everyone calm down.
Yeah.
Now,
is that all right?
before that, I want to say to everybody, I've got the utmost respect for what the police do, okay? But all I was trying to do was get a record on because I felt and we felt that the first time round it wasn't done properly.
Yeah.
She was a victim of 3 crimes. We're going to get to that in a minute.
And that
So
is
I wanted to
I would
record the
suggest you
proceedings
make
to make sure we was fine.
And, that's
And
the
it
issue
wasn't
we have
helped
with
by
the
this.
appointment system.
Yeah.
Okay.
So-
Well, we'll move on.
Yeah.
All right. So I would do respect all of you, what you do. I just wanted to know what law it was I couldn't film. It's been explained. It's fine. It's going off.
Give us 5 minutes, and someone will come and get you. All right?
Right. Okay, we've just been at the police station, domestic violence issue. Helped out a friend of mine as a lay representative. I think if I'm right in saying that well actually, how did you feel about me being there?
I needed you there.
Right, because you,
I would have walked out halfway through the interview
right, how did you feel during the interview?
that I'd done something wrong.
Precisely. Exactly the way I felt when I was manhandled out of the place by 2 officers. They tried to take the camera, well, they did take the camera off me. They said I couldn't film. I asked them what the law was, as you see. They didn't give me no law. I just took, and then 6 officers were around me, and I was outside. And now I've gone to the police station as a lay representative, someone who cares about another human being hurt, to go and make sure the law's done right, because it wasn't done right the first time. And because I wanted to film it, I was picked up by my arms bent up under my armpits, my hands bent under my armpits, and escorted from the building. I asked if I was detained or being arrested. They said no, we're just escorting you from the building. Basically what it was, they didn't like the idea of me filming. I don't know what they had to hide. They gave some excuse at the end about data protection, but we'll look into that one. And so I've been assaulted. The property's been taken off me. Eventually we were let back in without the camera. We conducted the interview, and the whole time, one officer, Tom somebody, I got his number from earlier, nice fella, just stuck to the details, didn't he?
He did, yeah.
And the other officer, the older one, every time I tried to speak, just to give a bit of support to Maxine, He stepped in. Yeah, what was he?
He was rude.
Rude. He said to me, yeah, we know what we're doing. We know what's. I said, hold on a minute. I'm trying to speak to you. And he was rude. I shook his hand at the end just out of courtesy, although I don't respect the man. But other than that, we're going to keep you informed. Bye. Say bye.
Bye.